What's good, folks? What's good? What's good? I just want to do a surprise pop up go live right now. Because I just probably like an hour ago, I just woke up and I got some news that MC Light dropped an album. I'm going straight to the point. MC Light just dropped an album called One of One. So earlier, I um I did a review about LL and Q-Tip's joint, The Force. Now MC Light's album dropped. I'm not sure if it dropped. What was it last night? Like the begin, like this morning? Because usually artists when they are dropping surprise albums, they'll drop them like around like 12 a.m., which is like at midnight, and then that way, like half of us that half of us fans will get a dosage of you know get a dosage of what's anticipated. So I'm assuming 12 a.m. she dropped the album. I'm not sure if that's the case or she dropped it this morning, but I actually got the album. I'm about to play this joint. Actually, there was a few singles that I caught. What's that? It was a track called um one of the tracks on here was King King. King King was one of the tracks with her and Queen Latifah, and then she has a video for this joint called "Thank You." I was actually listening to it while I was starting this live, but I'm gonna review MC Light's album One of One. Pay attention. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the in between reviews. I might just let this play out, however it goes. If something captures my attention, I'm going to say what I need to say about it, and at the same time, um, in the meantime, rather, if you like and subscribe to this channel, if you want more content like this, if you love that I'm doing these reviews, I could be doing a lot more. But however, we starting out, this is how it's going to go. I did do LL and Q-Tip's joint. Now I'm gonna do MC Light's joint. Is probably a whole host of albums that I can review. But we're going in. This is Friday. This is Friday evening, and we about to get into this MC Light. Here we go.
A million miles and I'm still standing. Thank you, God. So many places I could have ended up.
Love the message.
But because I gave it all up to you, I do understand.
Okay.
That you have made.
See how she's starting it out.
Of one. And because of that, I give my heart to you, God.
Okay.
Thank you for the journey.
I like how she's starting it out.
I'm still standing. In gratitude to you.
We are very proud of Bidenomics.
Definitely with that joint. Definitely just by the intro, we about there's a shift. We're going into Light's spiritual. Yeah, like that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. Let's go. Here's Thank You.
A million miles and I'm still standing. Thank you, God. So many places I could.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. You always got to give praise to the Lord. Always, every day.
That you have made
what you're going through. Always got to give praise to Him.
And because of that,
Thankful and
I
grateful.
give my heart to you, God. Thank you for the journey, the ups, the downs. I'm still standing in gratitude to you. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. All over the world. One of one.
Featuring Money Long. MC Lyte featuring Money Long on this joint.
Yeah.
And I think Mary.
Born to a single mother, an anomaly. She prayed no one could ever bring harm by stopping me. We suffered through tears and years of having nothing. Till I got wise and opened up my eyes and made something. Some on the sidelines like, oh, she getting over. Marble from vinyl tile, Jaguars from Novas. So now a life that most don't even know of. Flying high, and some of y'all still dusting off your shoulders. They sit and wonder why. Trying to understand 5,000 square feet from a pork and the bean stand. New York is the key, man, where I used to see scams. I'm quick to peep whether he's an opera or weed man. They got us caught in a maze. Keep us busy to the grave with what we crave. That entertainment craze. I was one of them, locked in the devil's den. Now I'm free to speak the truth, and it ain't no settling. Sometimes running, sometimes falling. Sometimes fighting, sometimes crawling. 1,000 miles of life and I'm still going. I thank God that I'm still growing. And all the pressure took me higher. And I thank God it took me higher. Couldn't break me, so it built me. Now I'm blazing like a fire. 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 So the prayers my mama quoted really didn't go unnoticed. God heard and then he spoke this. Drop everything and get devoted, or what you gain, you will blow it. You'll never reap what you sow unless in fact you'll be demoted. You're the light because I made you. Never be afraid to stand tall against them all and protect what I gave you. Never mimic what you see. All them gimmicks come for free. And the cynics will look to me and bow with all apologies for treating you as less. But at that point you were a mess. How could they have treated you better? Not even you knew you were blessed. And with that I understand. God, I surrender to your plan. I'll never second guess your first word. When it's your voice that I heard, never mind, man. If they're not your will, then will them away from me. I'm doing the best that I can. And here as I stand, I know that I am absolutely nothing without you. Sometimes running, sometimes falling, sometimes fighting, sometimes crawling. 1,000 miles of life and I'm still going. I thank God that I'm still growing. And all the pressure took me higher. And I thank God it took me higher. Couldn't break me, so it built me. Now I'm blazing like a fire. 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 I used to be a warrior. Now I am a warrior. The weapons of my warfare. Mighty through God. I used to be a doubter. Now I pray louder. Shouting unto God with a voice of triumph. You got me sometimes running, sometimes falling, sometimes fighting, sometimes crawling. 1,000 miles of life and I'm still going. I thank God that I'm still growing. And all the pressure took me higher. And I thank God it took me higher. Couldn't break me, so it built me. Now I'm blazing like a fire. Like a fire. Like a fire. Like a fire. Like a fire.
I'm actually feeling that. I am feeling that. I gotta say that she took like as I'm doing this review, like I have another device where I'm actually watching the video, and I checked out the song is called Thank You. The song is called Thank You. She did a video for that particular song. She might have another video that's out. She might have another video. As I'm looking on the album list, I think another video for a song called Woman. But we'll get to that later in the post too, and what I think about that track. But so far, what the song is featuring Money Long and Mary Mary. Um, the song is featuring Money Long, Mary Mary, and it is definitely spiritual. You can hear the I thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. Like you are definitely hearing you're hearing the undertone of where MC Lyte is in her life right now. And I'm assuming that she's devoted herself to, I mean, this is not something that's not common. This is very common that, you know, a lot of artists are devoting themselves to God and keeping the faith. I myself is a believer, so I keep my faith in God. I know that I'm rough around the edges and things like that, but one thing's for certain: I'm not going to get away from keeping my faith in the Lord and loving God. My mantra: live life, love God. That's what I'm about. I'm thankful and I'm thankful and I'm grateful every day. So I think that song in itself is giving me a reminder of what I'm thankful for and what I should be proud of. What I should be proud of. How grateful should I be in this life period? What I have at the moment, and I believe that's what that song resonates with me in that way. But that's a pretty dope joint. I like the introspection. I like that she's going into I like that she's going into those deep pockets of of why she's a believer, why she's thankful. You know what I'm saying? Where she's at in her life. Cuz you know, coming from where we come from, keeping our faith in God is challenging. And I think that a there's definitely a shift in a lot of us bringing ourselves back to the Lord and bringing ourselves back to why we exist in the first place, why we function, why we're thankful and why we're grateful, why we are fortunate because the Lord. Not to get too preachy on here, but however, that is the undertone that this song is giving me. And that is why even the album even is giving me that. So yeah, we about to really go on a very symphonic, introspective journey here with MC Lyte. This is in a while that I've heard MC Lyte. You know, this is, I mean, she's dropped a new album in such a time. Like, it's like, wow, she's really come a long way. And if you are a big fan of old school hip hop, MC Lyte as a rock, paper thin, stuff like that. If you are a true fan of hip hop, period, like I said, you will appreciate artists' growth. You will appreciate how LL and Q-Tip, their growth on the Force album. You will appreciate the approach that MC Lyte is taking so far on this. And this is only one track. Next track, Life and Luxury. Let's go.
Here to shed some light.
Kind of like a hard beat.
Y'all out here getting your paper.
Definitely boom bap.
Sometimes I Feels like the walls be closing in. I stay praying for the door and the opening. I see a lot of fakeness and y'all toast to them. But I'm real, I never claim to be close to them. I live a privileged life, I get chauffeured in. Follow rules, good girl, I'm supposed to win. But in between times, some of the lines, they get blurred. Words that I can leave you so discouraged. Nothing good could ever come by way of a hurt. And I'm sure God don't move quicker just cause you're worried. But the pitfalls.
Yo, straight up, like I said, you listening to the messages, listening to what she's saying, starting out, like it's starting out in the track, the beat's hard and everything, starting out. But what I was going to say was that being that I'm 42 years old, this is like a whole nother revolution. This is like a whole nother like I'm in a whole nother time period. It's like almost like Nas' song Second Childhood. It's almost like I'm in my second childhood right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting the dosage of a lot of pioneers dropping albums, and I get to use my platform to pretty much review, what's going on. But as time progresses, like I said, if people like what I'm saying, people like what I'm doing, like I said, y'all can subscribe to the channel. I mean, I don't care if I have 0 to 100, followers. We gonna lay this down. We're gonna do this, and hopefully this grabs the attention of a lot of people. They like, what I got going on here, and we can move forward from here. It's not going to only be album reviews that we're going to be doing, but like I said, I don't want to go into a whole PSA with other stuff right now. With this that's going on is MC Lyte, One of One album, 42 years old, reviewing a pioneer, someone that I should have paid attention to, like, even in my younger years. But however, favorite MC was Rakim, and now I get to review MC Lyte's album. Like I said, time progresses, we will be getting much more advanced with this whole thing. Technology in itself is incredible. Look at here. This is what I'm doing. I'm in my second childhood right now. So I'm very elated to hear new material from MC Lyte. Let's go. Let's continue.
I saw the time with the seesaw, the blind leading the blind, the creep with the cheap talk, the traps they set. Life ain't tough enough, they want to test you. See if you walking corrupt for all I sacrifice. Truth is all I got, and the blacks I stack. Some of y'all forgot.
I cannot be so ambitious, always asking on the side. I want to dream, things ain't always what they seem. Life is full of lessons, though it's hard, I see the blessing. I'm driven, I have vision, and improvement. I'm the author of
I live the finest of life, but understand it came with playing a pawn in the palm of the underhanded. So the plan is to gain the upper hand. Come harder than
not sure who's doing the vocals.
Got my feelings on my sleeve, but they sure to cut a hand. When they hear the goal is for me to blow up and expand. Planning while I'm tanning down in Ocho Rios. Eternal with my journal in the Malcolm Miso. Keeping trim with the keto and a shot of Tito's. Feeling like I'm home with a flock of my amigos. Been so on the grind, every line is lethal. Sitting in a bistro, crowded I can see though. My future bright, I can see it from the smallest peephole. And no matter how you play it, baby, we ain't equal. It's whatever be, there's not one instead of me. 1-on-1, get it done, I run from no one.
so ambitious, always asking on the side. What you dreams ain't always what they see. Life is full of lessons, though it's hard, I see the blessing. I'm driven, have vision, I'm the author of
Forget accepting anything that they hand to you. It's a shame some of them programmable. Or put your ethics aside, along with your pride. Now they got you doing things you can't stand to do. Monkey see, monkey you, been the tail on the monkey do. I call them out, call me rude, sisters with these bad attitudes. I did that. Hope you never burn a bridge, fire hit, and you toast cause the roast is permanent. Fool yourself on the way up. While you play tough, they'll pop you like a good year and watch you shake up. Spend the rest of your days trying to get it back. No more fly cars or Cartier bags. The game shoot you up and spit you out. Never thought there'd be a day that it's you they talk about. So ungrateful, you were the best, but the best can become the most hated for less. I seen it with my own eyes.
So ambitious, always hustling, don't be silent with the dreams ain't always what they seem. Life is full of lessons, though it's hard to see the blessing. I'm driven,
I'm the author of my dreams. Not sure who's doing the beat here, but I am going to find out. I'm doing my research as we speak. So far, so good, man. So far, so good.
Everything's on the line every time. Bring your best to it.
Wow.
Bring you to it. Be you with it.
Dope. Okay, dope.
Trying to shed some light on it, you know? Be on your best game.
Like the beat change. Wow.
Yeah. This is dedicated to all the kings and all the soon-to-be kings.
All right. Let's pause that real quick. Okay, so I'm looking on the Forbes article, and it's saying this. This was actually published May 20th, 2024. I mean, so this is not like recent, but this is anticipation for what's going to be this album, I'm assuming. So it says here that MC Lyte to drop new album this summer after nearly 10 years. Well, we're actually out of summer, but I mean, summer's still. You get the drift. MC Lyte is poised to make 2024 the year she reemerges in the music industry. During a recent appearance on the Rock the Bells radio show, that's the joint with hip hop pioneers MC Rock and Grandmaster Caz, MC Lyte disclosed plans for her ninth studio album. This will be her first individual album since the 2015 release of Legend. Though the title is not yet revealed, which we now are reviewing One of One, which is the name of the album we're reviewing, Lyte confirmed a summer release date. Not sure when this album did release, but here we are. We'll have another single coming in June for Black Music Month, she said, which is going to be spectacular. And of course, I got some winning folks on this album, said Lyte. In response, MC Rock eagerly interjected, wait a minute, hold on. You said album. You're doing an album? Lyte confirmed with an enthusiastic yes. The Paper Thin rapper confirmed that the album is slated for an August 9th release, with the next single dropping on June 9th. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's what happened, if the album dropped, if this album has been out, but it's new to me because, like I said, how I even found out is when I woke up this morning and found out that this album actually is out. I think I might have been on Instagram, or I might have been, because I wasn't on Facebook yet. It was probably Instagram or Google that I saw something where it said MC Lyte dropped the album called One of One. So I don't know if they're getting their dates and stuff mixed up and all over the place. But continuing, in March, MC Lyte released Woman, which is what we're going to also be reviewing later on in this album. the first single from her upcoming album featuring hip hop icons Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, and R&B singer Raheem Devon. That's dope. I can't wait to hear that joint. I can't wait to hear their vocals and the lyrics on that one because that's iconic. Salt and Pepper. My bad. Hip hop icons like Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, and R&B singer Raheem Devon. That's star studded right there. It gets no better than that. The song, An Ode to Women Globally, was released in conjunction with Women's History Month. The collaboration evokes a sense of nostalgia and hints at more potential high profile collaborations on Lyte's new album. It's worth noting that Lyte hasn't stopped dropping bars since her last project throughout the past decade. She has appeared on several feature tracks, including Positive K's 2019 release, I'm Still Not Having It, and a follow up to their 1988 collaboration, I'm Not Having It. During the pandemic, she also contributed bars to Sir the Baptist Can't Help Myself, featuring artists like Estelle, Selena Johnson, Ann Nesby, and St. Ashley, and the Boys and Girls Club of the Gulf Coast. Lyte, an integral part of hip hop culture, actively supports its values. She is the co founder and chairman of the Hip Hop Sisters Foundation, a nonprofit that promotes the positive portrayal of ethnically diverse individuals. Since its inception in 2012, the foundation has focused on financial empowerment, health, wellness, mentorship, and education, awarding 1 million in scholarships. A true multi-hyphenate, MC Lyte plays a pivotal role as a founding member of the Kennedy Center Hip Hop Culture Council, where she offers her rich cultural insights to various initiatives. She also heads Sunny Girl Entertainment as CEO, a firm that provides management and brand development services to artists, communities, and events. MC Lyte's return to the music scene heralds a triumphant comeback for the hip hop legend. This album contributes to the revered collection of golden era hip hop, highlighting those artists who have remained active throughout the genre's evolution. The hip hop enthusiast embraces the nostalgic sound and looks forward to seeing these icons continue their success. This new album is more than just another release. It's a celebration of an enduring legacy. Okay, so that's all with that single. But just to also state too that, and y'all need to go and listen to Rhapsody's album, Please Don't Cry, Please. She's also on tour. She's going to be here in Philly. I believe that's coming up like within the next week. I will get dates on that to you. But as far as the direction that I'm seeing that this album is going, it's definitely going to capture those who have definitely made a meteoric rise in their life. It puts me in the same mind frame rather of Rhapsody, Please Don't Cry album, because again, I love to use that word introspection a lot because that's what I'm hearing a lot of artists are doing. The direction that they're taking they're taking their sound and their subject matter is in such an introspective way. But listen, we're going to actually wrap up what I'm saying here, and we're going to go into the next single that I actually did hear, King. I actually heard this off of Instagram. This is definitely one. This is with Queen Latifah. So let's go.
This is dedicated to all the kings.
To all us kings right now. Yes. Yes, indeed.
We're counting on you. I love you. This is for you. You and you and you.
She got a video for this joint too.
He's a king. Go ahead and king him now. Yeah. king. You know that girl, but her ring king. Love's never just a rinky-dink thing. Proud of you, got the bling bling for the queen. Fans happy and they just want to sing.
Just a note, her and Queen Latifah, they going back and forth trading bars, giving salute to all of us brothers who wife our women, who put a ring on, who put a ring on it and made our women wives. And, we're being kings out here and stuff like that. Times can get rough. Temptations are rampant out here. There's a lot going on. But however, we stay true to who we are with. A lot of times, it's going to get tough. It's going to be very, very tough. And it tests our mettle as men. So I think that this is awesome that her and Latifah did a joint like this in honor of, us kings making our women wives, queens. Let's go.
Ready to spin your whole chain, your whole check, nothing less to be given. Years later, you risen to elevate your position. You were grown now, and your homies can't believe that you was out there. Feverish, your love and you, but you always left your heart open for the teaching. Learn about what it takes to make it through the seasons. Make the best choices for your fam, man. So excited that you took the hand, man. And waiting for love to do its thing, king. You got the woman of your dreams on your team. Let's go, king.
It's your crown, hold it, even if it all falls down. Show it, the world is watching now. I know you get tired from keeping it all together. We need you, it's your crown, hold it, even if it all falls down. Show it, the world is watching now. I know you get tired from keeping it all together. We need
I
you.
hear if you hear it enough, you'll believe it, can be it, can live it, can receive it, straighten up your crown, king. Let nobody knock you off your square, and the joy that you bring, let your light shine bright, illuminate the night. People looking in may assume that you might get caught in beauty and height, because a cutie's your type. It's cool to be choosy about your soon-to-be wife, so never let them hating spectators underrate you and tell you that your nature is less than stellar. Tell them good God made you, and your nature. You were made to create by the creator, and loving on your woman is something to be proud of. When you tell her that you love her, say
Facts.
King vision, no
Facts.
Oprah, no small frame can hold ya. Made to be king, God
It's your
soldier.
crown, hold it, even though it all falls down.
Facts.
Show it, the world is watching now. I know you get tired from keeping it all together, but we need you. It's your crown, hold it, even though it all falls down. Show it, the world is watching now. I know you get tired from keeping it all together, but we need you.
Come on, forget the fake king. I see you gave a ring, king. Congratulations.
By the way, this joint is produced by Knox, award-winning producer Knox. VA, stand up.
Even though the world slows down, show it, the world is watching now. I know you get tired from keeping it all together, but we need you.
Facts.
But we need you.
Facts.
But we need you. Oh yeah, but we need you.
Tell me, we need you.
Wait a minute, let me rewind that a little bit.
Tell me, we need you.
Because I want to read something. It says, like across the screen in the video, it says something like this. Since the beginning of time, men have risen from obscurity to become kings. Listen to me good. Since the beginning of time, men have risen from obscurity to become kings. Let that one sink in. Let that one sink in real quick. Wow. So we got a dose of that. Like I've heard that single before, and I forgot that single was produced by Knots. That was produced by Knots the Ruler, who's behind such artists, like, of course, Busta Rhymes, behind Flip Mode Squad, behind Rod Digger. I mean, it's countless other artists that he's produced for, but those are the most notable. Knots, Knots the Ruler. I'm also a friend of Knots, I believe, on Instagram and I believe Facebook as well. Big fan of Knots. Big fan of his production. Not sure if the album in itself is produced by Knots, but we're going to get into this article here, and we're going to see like what other information that I can gather about this album. Okay, so here we go. MC Lyte is hip hop's original female MC. Born in Brooklyn, the multi hyphenate rapper, actor, entrepreneur, and fearless advocate for women is a pioneering force. 9 years since her last album, Lyte is finally ready to release her ninth studio album, One of One, on August 9th. So I believe August 9th this album dropped. And I've just pretty much been almost like everybody else, or maybe others who didn't know about this album, that, it was like I slept. You know what I mean? But, you won't sleep for too long because when it comes to hip hop music, it will grab your attention. That's how it goes. Once, when you're a fan of hip hop music, what happens is that you might be sitting on something that you didn't know about. You might be sitting on something, for like it's weeks, days even, and then all of a sudden it just pops right back out on you. Hey, reminder, this dropped or whatever like that. And because of this technology, we will get word on something pretty fast. The algorithm, it will pretty much just jump. Like pretty much what I'm saying here is that something will pop up. Like once you once you're on your phone and you hit that slide down menu and you just scroll and then it'll just come down. Like, yeah, YouTube will announce something, or it just be something up in Google. So it's just nice to know that with technology, it keeps me abreast on my hip hop music. But anyway, Lyte is celebrated not only for her conscious lyrical prowess, but also for shattering gender barriers. At 16, she released her debut single, "I Cramp to Understand You," Sam, another one of her joints. Make a poignant statement about addiction in the 80s. In 1988, she released her debut album, Light as a Rock. Remember? Yeah. Becoming the first solo female rapper to release a full album. Early hip hop was so much freedom that we were able to really make a difference, Lyte is saying to Grammy.com. That's myself with Heavy D, KRS-One, and Rakim, all of the greats having the opportunity to use their voices the way they wanted to use it. Her 1993 release, Ain't No Other, earned her and all other female solo rappers the first Grammy nomination for Roughneck, another joint of hers that I also caught earlier in the year. That was probably around what, 96, 93, they said. And the first song to be certified gold. So Roughneck was certified gold around 93. In 1996, she struck gold again with Bad As I Wanna Be, featuring Keeping On with Escape. Lyte's ability to illuminate powerhouse female voices and music shines through her collaborations with Janet Jackson, You Want This, and Brandy's remix of I Want to Be Down with Yo-Yo and Queen Latifah. Earlier this year, she released two singles ahead of One, which is called Woman, featuring Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, Raheem Devon, in support of Women's History Month, and King featuring Queen Latifah. Other legends on the new work included Stevie Wonder, KRS, Common, Q-Tip, Mary Mary, and Money Long. Beyond music, she is also a voiceover artist, actress, and active mentor through her organization, Sunny Girl, which focuses on artist development and creative services, and co-founded the Hip Hop Sisters Foundation to promote positive images of diversity. Because we definitely need that. We need to be done with this ratchet stuff, and we need to get back to positive images for young women, for our daughters, for our cousins, our nieces, all the young ladies of in society, in this world even. So I think that's very important what she's doing, and salute to you, MC Lyte, for just being a beacon of light, a vessel in this whole thing, because again, that's inspiring. Shy Rock too. You can't mention MC Lyte without mentioning Shy Rock. These are female femcs as I like to call them, who are blazing trails, who's been doing it for years, and they continue to keep doing it. Lyte has been honored with a special salute at the 2024 Black Musical Honors, received the I Am Hip Hop Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards, and Harvard University's W.E.B. Du Bois Medal. At the Recording Academy, she has served in multiple roles, including president, trustee, and governor of the Los Angeles chapter. I think we're sort of permeating every space of entertainment you can ever imagine, like says, of the culture and hip hop. Never could I have imagined years ago that we'd be here. Over Zoom from the set location where she plays Detective Monroe in the BT original series, Angel. Grammy.com caught up with MC Lyte to discuss the new album, the source of her limitless passion, and her advice for the next generation. So they was doing, they were doing interview with her about this joint, and I'm not sure if she was going into because it's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to read here, so I don't really see anything where I don't really see anything here about who did the production, but I will find that out. But that song King King was done by Knots the Ruler. And also to announce to you guys that Rakim also put an album out called God's Network, The Rebirth. All praises and rest in peace and power and paradise to Chino XL, who made his appearance on that album. So that one is another one from a pioneer that has dropped. So yeah, man. Hip hop is at its finest. It always wows you. It always gets us, doesn't it? Okay, so that's King King. That's the joint, King King. What else we got here? We got the next joint, Sunny Block Barbershop featuring Affion Crockett. Let's go.
Turn that up. That helps cut that.
Hey, I'm just saying, MC Lyte ain't really all that.
Say what?
Yo,
Man, I almost cut your forehead off, man.
His hairline already pushed back. It might look better. Nah, she's fine. I'm saying she's fine. I would take it to dinner. No doubt. What? I got better rhymes than MC Lyte.
You got better what?
You budget.
Did y'all hear what this man said?
Nah,
This
you
man
wild.
said he got better rhymes than the one and only MC Lyte.
Get him out of here. 1, 2, 3 on a 5 on the grill top. I got my flip flops out with my toes in the 8 pink.
Man, you done painted
Little humor here.
with all that old
Little humor there, yeah.
Type of rhyme you did.
You always gotta add the skits.
On that brand new MC
Affion
Lyte.
Crockett. She got Affion Crockett on this joint.
Please don't ever disrespect the queen.
All right. To rock the mic, next joint.
Yeah. Sitting in the pocket waiting for the blast storm. You ain't got a bow, but legends say they have some. One of the few, thorough when I come through. I hit the kids with these jewels when it's time to. Been up top, penthouse view. Can't be stopped by even what I've been through. What I've been through could've shook my mental. But I kept it all together, I was meant to. Live big, shine bright, aim high. That light, even on my worst days, I can see way beyond. They tryna be up on the, we say we on. Yeah, money, flying high in these private jets. Eating candy wrappers off these cheap China sets. Hang it up, you know it's time to rest. Gotta admit, boy, your girl is more than kind of blessed.
Okay.
And I shall proceed and continue to rock the light. And I shall proceed and continue to rock the light. And I shall proceed and continue to rock the light. And I
Shall proceed. You know, that's old school. That's old school right there.
Damn, it feels good to see people up on it. Buildings up and down the block, yeah, we own it. When you call it all the shots and wake up in the morning, big boss on the move, thank God I've been promoted. Bad news, I tell them hold it. BS, I outgrown it. And if I ever been misquoted, I just set the story straight and get all of them haters posted. Head down, I get my work done, knowing that I'm worth something. Can't never tell me nothing. Reaching for them sky heights, knowing I'm the highlight. I walk in and get the room hype. Sashay in, my cachet is one of the most prevalent in the biz. Light as a rock, that's my mantra. You gotta talk light if you discussing the genre.
Wow.
And I shall proceed and continue to rock the light. And I shall proceed and continue to rock the light. And I shall proceed and continue to rock the light.
The producer of this album is Warren Campbell. That's the producer. So, there we go. Told y'all I found who the producers out. So far, the beat instrumentation, I love the beat instrumentation. It's got a boom bappy sound to it. Not sure who else is on this joint, but so far, producer of this album, one of one, is Warren Campbell. Impressive. Impressive. That's all I'm gonna say.
To stop from crying, the young stay dying. Way before they time, they keep trying. Trying to make $1 out of a couple of cents. Choose the power of prayer. Now you can put that in print. And I shall proceed and continue to rock the mic. And I shall proceed
to continue to rock the mic, and I shall proceed. Right? Every hip hopper know that. That call and response right there. Everybody know that line. You're a hip hop head, you know that line right there. Yeah, I'm definitely loving it. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely loving that. That's incredible. That's incredible. That producer Warren Campbell. Just found out producer is Warren Campbell. He produced this album. The beat, like I said, it captures that boom bap sound. So executive produced by multi-Grammy award winning producer Warren Campbell. One of one promises to be a powerful statement in the world of hip hop. 1 to 5.
Pay your bills. Your mom and your family too. When you make that dope, you the man to be sued. Don't move too fast or do something bad. Ball alert, I had a booty on glass. Another one, grip your mic. Never let it fall. Even when you couldn't stand 10 feet tall. Let them know you wouldn't, but you could brawl. When in doubt, you hit them with a yes, y'all. Number 2, gotta look them dead in the eye. Whatever you do, you can't play shy. The stage is a jungle and don't ask why. One thing's for sure, you never perform high. It can all go wrong if shots ring out and the crowd goes wild. But not even the cloud can shield you from the bullet moving thousands of miles. And your mama saying bye to her only child. Number 3, gotta have swag on swag and a bulky dude that's gonna hold your bag. And if a nut jumps bad, they gonna hold you back. Grabbing things for your see before a head gets back. Gotta let them know what you is and what you ain't. You the one to get the ball in the paint. Here's for poking your managers off limits. You did it? Now please, just forget it. Somebody gonna end up catching feelings. Backstage, there gonna be some tea spilling. Number 5, top billing. How do I get to the top? Tell them what's hot, yeah, it can't be blocked. Now don't move too fast and set your whole life back. All that violence, you better ice that. It's all how you come at it when when you hit the scene. Hip hop addicts know the meaning of the dream. Spend their adolescence for a pocket full of cream. Got a last second stream, claiming that they your team. The goal, always stay focused on
Join
the
is called
mission.
1 to 5.
People will let you know their position. Put them on the payroll, they want you to thrive. Now go share this with your homies, 1 through 5.
Okay.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial.
Okay. Next joint. We're gonna get into the next joint. Make a living.
Here we go now. Grown and sexy. This a new bop. How do you want it? Coming with that Tupac. I ball it. Remote to that documentary. How I come from a cool spot. PK. They all wanna play. Oak trees, brownstones, where they wanna stay. No logic, no time, no deposit, no crime. I handle issues like a time boss. Get that problem there on a permanent time off. You should see me in the morning, beat the worm to it. Nothing too hard to start, don't wanna learn through it. Don't kill time, breathe life in the moment. My word, I can own it. Hey, I don't condone it. Got my boo thing, listening to Wu-Tang. Like little mama, bring the drum with my shoe gang.
Production, children going, didn't go work, but some go stealing. Corner hustling, French bus making, everyone's got to make a living. Everyone's got to make a living.
I'm so city. The flow goes with me. Wherever I be, I crush shows like Whitney. My view is panoramic. Scammers can't stand it. No open in and take advantage. No chink in the armor. No way that you can harm her. Protected by the God that I honor. Dotting my eyes and crossing my T's. Let her high seas, not another like me. Don't get mad at me, but at the gallery, I'm the live art that they don't rather see. Me and the jag that I rode in on. Straight up green status, we hit strong. Tunnel vision trying to make it to that bright light. The writing's on the wall, see I'm the highlight. I'm never high, but I like to find things. So I guess in the end, you could say I live the high life.
Production, children going, didn't go work, but some go stealing. Corner hustling, French bus making, everyone's got to make a living. Everyone's got to make a living.
Okay. Like I said, I like the sound, the boom bap sound. You're getting a lot of that on here. Not really that familiar with. And for some reason I should be familiar with Warren Campbell, but I'll find that out where where I recognize that name at. But however, so far so good. A little soulful sample here. Soulful sample right here. Joint called All Day, All Night.
It's been a long time since I seen you around these parts. You smell good. Where you been? Look like you breaking some hearts. I feel your energy like you doing inner work. Telling frenemies before you talk, you gotta be centered first. To myself, I was thinking, bro, we had some time. Puppy love, but near his eyes, I could see fine lines. Caught a memory quick. How we skinny dip at the public pool near the school back from 55th. It was a string of summer loves that left none of us standing there with him. Now we was trying not to blush. I kept every card he gave me in my mama's garage. Got me popcorn at the movie store. We was living large, young, holding hands. But the older we got, the don't see what job taking me to the spot. We were first for one another. We dodged his little brother. He saw some hubba hubba going on another cover.
So far, so good, right? So far, so good. Yeah, so far, so
Words
good.
are coming out his mouth that I can't comprehend. Too busy with the memory of way back when. Head to toe, he was looking like a bronze statue. I'm saying to myself, Salam, is that
Check,
you?
check.
I recall the kisses, like chocolate on my
Microphone
lips.
check.
His hands on my hips made it hard to quit. Felt like every summer we found our way to one another.
You said
We
that
sure as
microphone
hell
check,
didn't make
check.
room for other lovers.
You know what I mean?
I'm older now,
Check
with
the
him
microphone.
taking from me.
You know what I mean?
It was
We
clear
about to
he
do
had
that
no
phone.
idea what he done for me. Maybe
You know what I mean?
love gave me
Yeah.
hope like yes, in a world full of
Microphone
notes,
check.
it's me that he caressed. Then I caressed my head on his chest. And somehow the stresses of
Alright,
my
so-
life just left. And I
so
really never
far-
thought that I would see him again. But
So
I
far,
can't
what
shake
I'm getting from this joint is it's about meeting love at first sight type of story. So love at first sight type of story. Kind of reminds me. It's like a hip hop version of Jill Scott's "A Long Walk," pretty much. I know that's a far reach of a. I know that's probably a far reach of a comparison, but it kind of reminds me of Jill Scott's "A Long Walk" a bit. It's like telling that first love at first sight type of story, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that's going to be revealed in the storyline as she go on. Let's go. Incredible. I'm so far I'm impressed.
the thought of us skin on skin.
All day, all night. Wow. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving it. Now, I'm not sure who does the vocals. Again, not every feature is in the list, so you gotta pretty much try to figure out or like look it up for yourself. But this is it. So far, singles that I heard are incredible.
This is the mark of a fighter.
Incredible. So next joint, Lyte, Ghost, and Lil Mama, featuring Ghostface Killer and Lil Mama. Okay.
I'm focused. I ain't on no goose chase. My new place ain't got no roommates. It's why I make you do 2 takes. Ain't no clutter, keep it fresh like toothpaste. Beachwood floors, white walls in a suitcase. On the island in the kitchen is 2 plates. Cause who waits? For when I step in the door, I gotta pause. Thank the Lord for how I saw it. On the side of a mountain, how I saw it. But he's focused, so I move toward it. I step forward. In between wheels, one ending and one beginning.
So far, I like the beat's crazy. The beat is crazy. But I'm kind of little nervous because Ghostface Killer is on this joint, and MC Lyte, given the direction that she's going with this album, the direction that she's going, I'm trying to figure out like how Ghostface is in his own pocket, because we know like he likes to get vulgar with it. He's in your face with his pound for pound lyricism and his subject matter, and like how he goes in. So you already know you got to be careful when you got such an artist like Ghostface Killer on your joint, because you don't know how he's gonna come. But yo, let's go. Let's get more into it.
Delete the first bottom of the ninth inning. Scary and exciting all at the same time. Leaving the late.
I'm sorry, and I gotta also say that this is an interesting pairing. This is an interesting pairing between MC Lyte, Ghostface Killer, and Lil Mama. Very interesting pairing. Didn't hear Lil Mama in a while, so I'm eager to hear like how she's gonna fit like a glove in this joint. But like I said, very interesting pairing with this track. Very interesting pairing. My bad. Like, oh boy. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Let's go. We got to rewind it back. We're going to take it back to the top. Let's take it back to the top.
I ain't on no goose chase. My new place ain't got no roommates. Spot make you do 2 takes. Ain't no clutter, keep it fresh like toothpaste. Beachwood floors, white walls in a suitcase. On the island in the kitchen is 2 plates. Cause who waits? Grateful when I step in the door. I got a pause. Thank the Lord for how I saw it. On the side of a mountain ain't how I saw it. But he's focused, so I move toward it. My steps forward. In between meals, one ending and one beginning. Ready to leave the first bottom of the ninth inning. Scary and exciting all at the same time. Leaving a label who no longer believed in my rhyme. Had a Neptune's hit, they refuse to release. It's all yours, goes hard, even if only leaves. Now a big deal ahead of me, money up in my pocket. Stipend was truly hyping, new music, we about to drop it. The company I signed with lost their distribution. And that's when my whole life really became confusing. The crew that was with me sitting idling down, riding the bench, the clock about to time out. Nobody warns you about the pitfalls after a hit song, cause they got you plugged, they don't care, they did you wrong. How these monsters ate your ass in the process. Even Issa Rae said we should stop this nonsense. And she's an actress saying that this is backwards. You write a book, they wanna own all your chapters.
Yo, these gamers are attractive. Make sure you own up on your masters. They wanna bounce straight up in the baskets, and put what you work for in the casket. Hey, yo, these gamers are attractive. Make sure you own up on your masters. They wanna bounce straight up in the baskets, and put what you work for in the casket. Yo, skip to the loo, my friend. Skip to the woo, my friend. You and you, my friend. Take it back to cold water, sun dudes, my friend. These labels be don't have a clue, my friend. Yeah, so these are dead jams, left man, red mans, no bad kids, so your plans can't X-Men. XX be all in your head, just like your headband. They make it hard for us to even write the next jam. No loyalty, no small royalties. Low chains up front, don't you call me. You never recoup cream, they never teach you. Looking like a bunch of it's all in cheap suits. Grandmaster flashes, booty G's in the cool hurts. You never paid those, them still hurt. The forefathers of this, but it feel cursed. You motherfuckers made meals, we did the field work. Attractive.
That's what I said. That's why I said I hear a lot of bleeping out of Ghostface's part. Whereas though, or I don't know if that's like intentional, where Ghostface is in the booth and he just remember like, oh shit, I gotta, not say this word, and I gotta not say this and not say that. I gotta try to censor. I gotta try to do that myself and censor what the fuck I actually really want to say on this track, because again, you kind of it's like you kind of risking it, like with putting Ghostface on the joint, because you know how Ghostface is gonna come off, and Ghostface, he's got one of the illest pens, one of the illest voices in hip hop music anyway. He's in your face with it. So you already know, like, he's gonna be honest, and he's gonna really go above and beyond. He's gonna really go there. I think he really shines on this joint. Ghostface really shines on this track, and it's incredible. It's incredible to see that. But yeah, man, let's go. I like him on the hook
With myself, will be clarity. Moving at my own pace, laughing at my past like it's a parody. I experience injustice, acts, and disparities. So when you see me setting my ways, can't get mad. Expecting more from these guys than just a salary. Glittery wristwatches and clearly putting on calories. Took me to get this close and learn boundaries. They never thought I'd take it this far, and they still counting. And if you ever counted me out, self-doubt. Clear you don't believe in yourself, so how you gonna believe in somebody else? I be a fool to put my life in your hands. I thank God that it came with a plan. It's encrypted, written in the stars. When you get it, I'm aligned with the light in my tunnel vision is vicious.
Hey, little mama. I like the fact Ghostface is on his hook. That's what's sick about this joint. That's fly. That's fly. All I'm gonna say to that one is that is fly. Now I know the reason why MC Lyte named this album One of One, because it actually means, you know, when you're turning the pages, or let's put it this way, when you do slides, when you're going through a slide of, like, may it be like a PowerPoint or something, and it will say at the bottom one of one, or just, let's just say it like this. Let's say that the slides, you know, the page number will go 1 of 3 or 2 of 3 or 3 of 3. Well, in her case, it's 1 of 1 because it's only one life story, one page of MC Lyte. It's what you get. I could articulate that. You know, we don't want to do too much dissection. I'll put much more thought into what I mean by that take. But I get where she's going, why she named this album One of One. I get it. But let's go. So far, fly rhymes, wizardry, everything that you can get from such an album like this. Warren Campbell, I'm not really familiarized with his name, but Warren Campbell is impressing me so far. He's impressing. So that in itself, I will be looking up, because, you know, you got to do your research. You got to do your research on who is these people. Warren Campbell. So it says here. Okay, so all right. Just to give a little insight on Warren Campbell. Warren Stafford Campbell Jr. is an American record producer. He has worked with a number of gospel, hip hop, and R&B artists. Campbell originally wait a minute. Let me turn this joint up. That way I could give you Warren Campbell originally got his start as a session musician and producer under the tutelage of DJ Quick on his third album, Safe and Sound. So there's little there to of insight on who Warren Campbell is. So that's incredible all within itself. That's Warren Campbell. I'm wow. So okay. So he's done a number of gospel and hip hop stuff. So he's definitely not someone to sleep on. He's not someone to sleep on. Absolutely not. But however, that instrumentation and what he got cooking is enough to convince me that he's a standard producer. Like I like what I'm hearing from this guy. Like, the beats are incredible. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. Warren Campbell. All right, so we're gonna let the next joint play. We're gonna let the next joint play here because I'm trying to plug up this stuff. I don't want nothing clunking out on me. But we're gonna go in some more into 101 MC Lyte. You're here with me. Next track, Kick Back, Relax, Q-Tip.
Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Here we go again. The stress of life got you blowing in the wind. Got you tight, but every now and then you can feel a chat coming on in. Might have touched you, but it didn't crush you. Could have been enough to. Only you and yours know the trouble that you're seeing. In between the bad good days and the thing. Super clean, ready for the takeoff. Bad vibes, ready for the shake off. And I'm sure in time you'll find that everything will be fine.
Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax.
You came looking for a light beer.
I hate this, man. When this happens, you got to be careful. All right, I had to start this joint over again. The beat switches are crazy.
Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Here we go again. The stress of life got you blowing in the wind. Got you tight, but every now and then you can feel a chat coming on in. Might have touched you, but it didn't crush you. Could have been enough to. Only you and yours know the trouble that you're seeing. In between the bad good days and the thing. Super clean, ready for the takeoff. Bad vibes, ready for the shake off. And I'm sure in time you'll find that everything will be fine.
Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax.
Different from a lot of the other joints.
Kick back, relax.
Different from a lot of the other. Different from a lot of the other instrumentation, the beats and stuff like that. Again, Warren Campbell's production here is incredible. Not too familiar with Warren Campbell's stuff, but I'm sure as I go along and as I find out more, which I could do at this moment, he was a part of a group called the Member of the Soul Seekers. His genre is hip hop, gospel, R&B, and pop. That's where he's at with it. His work includes production and songwriting credits for Mary Mary, Kanye West, Alicia Keys, Exhibit, Yolanda Adams, Mos Def, Missy Elliott, Kiara Sheard, Kiki Sheard, or I might be getting that confused. The name Kiara Sheard. She's a gospel artist. Brandy, Dave Hollister, Men of Standard, Mario, Kelly Price, Shanice, Drew Hill, Dorinda Clark Cole, Music Soul Child, and more. So yes, he's done a number. He has done a number of things for a lot of artists, and he was served as a president of the A&R for Elektra Records briefly. So that's interesting to know that we actually have someone on here who is a notable staple in hip hop, in music, in the music industry. Period. A former A&R of Elektra Records. Just what I said. Knots is on the joint King. He did that joint. Not sure what other joints Knots did do on this album, but it's great to know that because his music, it does sound a bit like he's done stuff for Rod Digger and Busta Rhymes and Flip Mode. So I kind of feel that his sound is a bit like Knots and is another producer, but Knots is actually who I can make this comparison to because Knots is actually on this album. So it's nice to know that. So far so good. Warren Campbell's album is like we're almost even down to almost the last of the album, and the album to me is incredible. I mean, I can't, no complaints as far as where I'm at with it.
Stress ain't nothing but a test. Coming with the stress, I'ma kick you to the left. Can't stress it hard enough how you get left. Playing with my peace, it's all I got left. Anxious pressure used to get me down, but it ain't just simply the wearing of the crown. It's dangerous. People wear your nerves to the ground. More money, more problems. It is how it sounds. And I probably shouldn't say this, you know. How should I shape this? Where so? You understand if you ain't bringing light into my life? Kick rock, kick back, and relax. Kick back, relax.
Kick back, relax. Wow. I'm definitely getting that vibe, that kick back and relax. Like the track smooth. It's got that bop, that bounce. It's got that bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can definitely, kick it in, at the house party or, the house warming or something. Get the party jumping, get the party live, get the people, out their seats. It's got that vibe to it. And I love the fact that with Q-Tip being on this track, it fits like a glove. Yeah. Waiting to hear Q-Tip lay a vocal. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. Although, let me wait. Let me see something. Let me rewind a little. I might have missed something.
Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax.
Stress ain't nothing but a test. Coming with the stress, I'ma kick you to the left. Can't stress it hard enough how you get left. Playing with my peace, it's all I got left. Anxious pressure used to get me down, but it ain't just simply the wearing of the crown. It's dangerous. People wear your nerves to the ground. More money, more problems. It is how it sounds. And I probably shouldn't say this, you know. How should I shape this? Where so? You understand if you ain't bringing light into my life? Kick rock, kick back, and relax.
I ain't bringing light to my life.
Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax in the morning.
He's definitely on the hook, though.
It'll be over in the morning. It'll be over in the morning.
Now, here's what I'm also going to say to this, because I know I keep stopping, but here's what I'm also going to say to this. If you remember the days of when the neo soul movement, the back in the days, Roots, Jay Dilla, Slum Village, that whole sound, that it kind of gives me a feel of that black milk sound, Jay Dilla. That's what the feel that it gives me also. The neo soul, that nod to that neo soul. Like every now and then you might have on these albums, there might be pockets of lyricism, like when an MC says a certain something. And then there might be pockets within the groove of the instrumental, the sound even, that will put you in the mind. They don't do that. That's not by a mistake. They do that on purpose because they want to give a nod to a sound that was once forgotten. So if we're talking about the neo soul sound and us wanting to revive that and get back to that, that's what this song in itself puts me in the mind of. That neo soul sound, that movement, that once forgotten sound, something that, you know, is taking us back to nostalgia. So that's what this song "Sit Back and Relax" is giving me. And I like the fact that also MC Lyte is saying, if you ain't bringing light to my life, kick rocks. Like she's in a certain place in her life where now she, you know, she being a believer, being so deep in her faith, she's in a good place in her life. You know, she's far from the light as a rock and roughneck, and she's far from that whole Brooklyn days, and you know what I'm saying, I need a roughneck, you know, like she's far from all that. She's far from the streets, you know, far from that. She's in a whole nother place. But as far as hip hop, she keeps that soul ingrained in deep within her being. So I like the direction that not only this album is going, but I like where Lyte just keeps the flow, keeps the voice, that like still keeps that nostalgic feel. She still keeps it hip hop. And Warren Campbell, he's not doing a bad job at, you know, keeping the sound boom bapish. That's what I like about this joint.
It'll be over in the morning. In the morning, it'll be over. Kick back, relax. Kick back, relax.
This is probably one of my favorite joints off this album. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Kick back, relax.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling that. That's dope. Now we're gonna go to the next joint. Vote for Change. I don't gotta tell y'all. Let the song rip.
Oh, hey, sir. Do you have a moment?
Okay.
Ma'am, do you have a moment?
Just somebody else do it.
Hey, MC Lyte, what are you doing in Flatbush?
I am so glad you asked. I am running for the mayor of hip hop.
Mayor, what's your platform?
Not my platform. My platform is change. Yeah.
Change Your Ways features Stevie Wonder and Common. Never thought that this would be a combination. A combo. Let's
No
go.
more hushing it. It's an epidemic. We discussing it. No more wait a minute. We had enough of it. Roughing us, cuffing us up, leaving us all dependent. Public defenses is the menace. They got us twisted. Black skin don't mean we monolithic. To put it plain, we ain't the same. We are very different. Some of us are surely jism, gifted with vision and precision. We sit prolific, banging on any position. I graduated head of my class from hood high. Whenever things got complicated, I look high. To the sky, I be acknowledging my good God. And when they hating what I'm saying, I say goodbye.
Nobody gonna care if you don't care. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And I'm telling you, I swear, if you don't get up and ain't nobody gonna care if you don't care. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And I'm telling you, I swear, if you don't get up and
The depths of a man, the depths of where I stand. This is holy land. As my soul plans to cross the burning sands, my thoughts they turn to hands. Of times with these rhymes, the Irene caravan of love. My life is a span that is planned by the master who has the holy world in his hands. I wanna leave a mark That's more than a brand. For the fire next time, I need more than a fan. So everything is grand. I see the bigger picture. If life is a movie, then I'ma see a picture. I picked a place in life to be a victor, a keeper of my brothers, and I'm reaching for my sisters. In due time, divine order of operations. Power to the people, that's world dominations. For all the modulations and all the constellations on earth as it is in heaven, that's the proclamation.
Ain't nobody gonna carry you down. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And I'm telling you, I swear, if you don't get up and ain't nobody gonna carry you down. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And I'm telling you, I swear, if you don't get up and
I understand you think your picture is perfect. You the man selling us out as a plan. Is it worth it? Awards and accolades when you know you ain't earned it. You don't deserve it. When every day you overlook your purpose. I'm calling curtains on skirts, Perkins and twerking for certain. Ain't nobody but us that you hurting. It ain't looking. While the big man is lurking and jerking us into submission, jacked up positions in mental prisons. Listen, corruption like confetti fills the air. Look how they clutching their machetes, they don't care. Machine guns and calibers. NRA makes it easy for these amateurs. Save your tears, they mean nothing to an animal. Nothing to an animal. Nothing to an animal. Nothing to an animal. Nothing to an animal.
Dope. Another dope joint. Another dope one. Another dope one. I can't say I'm always feeling Common. I'm always feeling Common. Common always. I'm comparing MC Lyte, Common, and well, MC Lyte. What like here's a disclaimer. Here's something that most people didn't know. That MC Lyte was on one of Common's albums. She was featured on what was it? A movie, something about a film called Pimp, something like that on Like Water for Chocolate. So I'm not sure if MC Lyte showed up on any of other of any other of Common's stuff, but she was definitely on Like Water for Chocolate, the Like Water for Chocolate album. So it's interesting to know that them two return back, and they're on a joint, that they're on her new album, and this one is featuring vote. It was it called Change Your Ways, was featuring Stevie Wonder and Common. But here we got one of the premieres here. This is a video for the song called Woman. Let's get into it.
I ain't never wanted nothing but some respect, and see the love from his eyes be reflected. Never looking for a handout or a check, just a humble spirit looking for a real connection. Love from the depths of my soul I am giving, loyal to the death with a heart made to listen, open to give and receive, be the air that you breathe, how you move into a king's position. I don't want to sit up on this throne by my own. Want to ride or die, but not someone to own it. I should be the fix that you need when the world makes you bleed. Never leave is what my mama told me.
greatest gift is so believe. Greater the image of royalty. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. And like a woman, a woman, a woman. I'm calling her head to the toes of her feet. Down to the melody in her skin. She's strong like a rock, strong yeah. Ain't nothing like a woman, woman, woman.
Not like a woman.
You know
Wow.
what that queen genius mean in your routine? It says the queen supreme king stepping fresh fresh on the scene. And once I felt need for a real help means, gave up every different hobby for a real wisdom body. Some be out searching far and long, but now you got me going gaga. A star is born. That royal treatment, you deserve it. You ain't make it easy, but you make it worth it.
Flattery and get you nowhere. It don't matter. Words without action, it's just chit chatter. Respect is a must. I ain't with the thugging. Tricks of the kids. I'm a grown ass woman. I hit the stage, get the paper. I'm a boss. Thought going in, light going off. Hands up if you know your worth. Stand up, cause it's ladies first.
The greatest gift is solely made in the image of royalty. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Ain't nothing like a woman, woman. Turn her head to the toes of her feet, down to the melody in her skin.
Joint featuring Salt from Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, and Raheem DeVaughn. Incredible. I like the positivity. Womanhood. Promoting womanhood, of course. A woman giving her testimony, telling it like it is. That she's proud of who she is, and she wanting the man to be on the throne alongside her. Like it's a call and a response to positive, to that positive, that conversation between man and woman.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Ain't nothing like a woman.
Not like a woman. Facts. Ain't nothing like a woman. Exactly. Exactly.
Ain't nothing like a woman.
Yeah, like a woman. Ain't nothing like a woman. Strong as a rock and she can't be stopped. It ain't nothing like a grown woman.
Facts, Lyte. Facts. All right, let me give you a little brief intermission real quick. Gotta go grab something. Hurry, hold on.
You take one antidepressant after another, it's not working for you. It's like you're going in circles. Turn to a different choice. Spravato is the first FDA-approved nasal spray taken with an oral antidepressant for adults with treatment-resistant depression. Spravato can help sleepiness, feeling disconnected from yourself, thoughts, space and time, sleepiness, fainting, spitting sensations, anxiety, and breathing problems. It's taken under the supervision of a healthcare provider.
All right, next joint. It's called All Right, featuring Jalen Josie.
Yeah. Can't tell you how many times I erred. I was taught to fail quick and then you flourish. I was bumping my head, for most of my youth. Disregarded the truth and did what I wanted to. Lessons came hard in between the good days. Don't bite off more than you can chew, the hood say. So mistakes along the way, take them with a grain of salt, and I'll take the blame for whatever's my fault. It's funny, especially when your mind's on your money. Say things in the past, make them more.
I like the honesty.
I strive to be better, a whole lot of changes and rearrange.
I like Lyte's and I like Lyte's honesty.
Learn that everything ain't about a fight. Sometimes you just gotta let it be right.
So you gotta just let it be right.
Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, big. That's what they told me I would be. So I followed the yellow brick road to the D. They showed me love and asked me for my love, and I signed on the dotted line for damn near free. Gave my everything, trotted me around the globe. Never said no. Showed up for every single show, from the JP promoters that didn't have my dough to the dirty sticky clubs with the weak promo. I put work in. Now it's like, who the hell you jerking? Young, but I know that this ain't right for certain. It's over. Taking me for granted, curtains holding back the proceeds. It ain't working. The dreams keep going, but the streams ain't flowing. We looking for the waterfalls. Give us families sticking us with the low end. Trying to plant seeds, but ain't got enough for
I
us.
say, hey, mama didn't raise no sucker, but I've been crying on my days and nights. I gotta have it all together by the summer, and I'm kinda scared about this life. It'll be alright.
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright. Will it be alright?
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright. Will it be alright?
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright. Will it be alright?
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright. All I wanted was to be a princess. Maybe there was whole life of success. I'm just a girl with a couple big dreams, and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm sure I'll be fine. Only a matter of time. The work will pay off and I'll get the shine. But until the day, I'll keep going till I get what's mine. Mama didn't raise no sucker, but I've been crying all my days and nights. I thought I'd have it all together by the summer, and I'm kinda scared about this life. It'll be alright.
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright, alright. Will it be alright?
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright. Will it be alright?
Everything is gonna be alright.
Alright, alright, alright. Will it be alright? I just wanna make it home. I'm tired of waiting for white flag, but I'll fight to get up. Every time I get knocked down, I show. God instead of pain, I feel now I grow. And big girls don't fold. I promise mama never let go.
Again, like the positive messaging in the track so far. Um, I love the place where this album's at. I love what it's captivating me. Um, and even though MC Lyte is big on promoting womanhood, it's doing a lot for me too. I think between this album and Rhapsody's album, I think I'm gonna do Rhapsody's album next. Um, if I haven't done that album before, I don't think I have done it, but I think I'm gonna have to do her album next. Um, but between those two albums, it gives me if we're talking about like as far as records now, I think that those two albums are giving me a different sense and a newfound respect for womanhood. I mean, there is conversations that we have to have between each other about things, and being as though I've been married for 14 beautiful, happy years. I'm going to say, I mean, things have been rough, even in between and stuff like that. But just having a woman by my side and someone to call my own is beautiful all within itself. I think that God created the most beautiful creation when He created the woman, as well as us men. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm a man. I'm beautiful as myself, but the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, as they always say. And with women, there is a incredible beauty. There is something that's very inspiring and motivating about women. And so that's why I'm thankful and I'm grateful for all things, even women. I'm even grateful. I'm especially grateful, the fact that I was birthed from a woman. My mother, rest in paradise to my mother, man. So this is why, it's important for me to take to womanhood and to have an open mind for that matter and not get caught up too much in the poison and stuff that's out here of our perception of each other and some of the stereotypes and all this junk. Because there's a lot of junk out here. We're being fed a lot of crap, and we ought to like ignore that stuff and look deep within ourselves as well as with each other. Because there's a lot of beauty that you can find in each other, man and woman. So that's words to live by. So I'm loving the album, the direction that this album. I loving where this album is already. So what we got here? We got wisdom from Easy Bo B.
That Lyte is putting out is because what Lyte did in '89, what she did in '95 and beyond, she can still beat that. And I don't have to have no qualms, no worries, contradictions in my mind and be like, yo, my character, then will it fit now? No. It's just always been the same all the way through. The question that I have is, how do we age gracefully yet at the same time continue to still be able to be?
Wise words of Easy Mo B, another pioneer. Salute. All right, we come down to the last joint. Down to the last song. Music is featuring Joy Star. Just actually what I thought was going to happen, that we were going to get down to the last of the album and probably the last few tracks that's at the end of the album was going to go more to more of the introspection. It was going to be more because we're the producer himself. Although he does gospel, he does some hip hop. You know, he has that under his belt as far as those credits. He still throws in a bit of that R&B in there. So it's beautiful to see how this all correlates. And I think that we ought to be paying attention to a producer like Warren Campbell, because also too R&B music could be making this indelible like comeback if you know if sticking to the script is what we're going to be doing from here on in. Let's go.
Through the day and the night, thinking of you. Music is my lifeline. There's no words to truly define. Thinking of you.
The joint's called Music Is.
All I do. Yeah, I can't believe it. Everything is going like I need it. I pray for this blessing, I receive it. You could keep it. All the negative vibes, I got a reason to keep it all alive, so I'm dreaming. Striving for the best CrossFit, see a boss hit like Serena. Some doubt, but I make them all believers. My wins and your wins. I'm flying, yeah, like Joe. Then I'm mid-air, coasting like a black lair, floating like a Mount chair. Yeah, I'm on point. I'm working like a O'Neal, cause I keep it so real. So deaf, so left, from the east, hit the west, and I'm gone. Overseas where they loving all my songs. You see homes where I'm rapping and the word is my weapon. Really, how many last this long? Come on. Through the day and the night, music is my lifeline. Thinking of you is all I do. All I do. There's no words to truly find how you are my lifeline. Thinking of you is all I do. All I do. I'm a warrior, but I ain't playing. Grab a lethal weapon like I'm Damon before I weigh in. Quiet storm with my silencer. Never violent, only my words can silence them. On the front line, we need the strongest of women, and the hate we can end it. Better time we can stand it, yeah. We got the whole world looking at our game, looking crooked while the man overtook it, yeah. Can we take it back, play it for keeps? Never get caught slipping by them sheets, sleep weak. Never got a whole lot of muscle, got a whole lot of hustle. Better know when we come through, yeah. They knowing when the checks due, they knowing that you're blessed, boo. But it's open season on heads committing treason on the game for no reason. They got nothing to believe in. Through the day and the night, music is my lifeline. Thinking of you is all I do. All I do. There's no words to truly find how you are my lifeline. Thinking of you is all I do. All I do. Music, my lifeline. All started when I crammed to understand you. I hooked up with a guy named Clark Kent, and we went and recorded I Crammed to Understand You. That was just a poem and a rhyme that I had, actually.
Okay, she gave you a little history lesson.
Brooklyn basement. And that was my little cassette tape that I would walk around with and play for everybody. I remember seeing D Nice when he was DJing for KRS-One backstage, and I let him hear it. And it was just like a test, just like a test, just like a test. I crammed to understand you. And he was like, yo, this is dope. And then KRS-One came by. I was like, what you listening to? And he grabbed the headset.
Seems like she's doing a little reminiscing.
Whack.
That's dope.
And I looked at D Nice and I was like, what does whack mean? He was like, never mind him. And so he's always been a big supporter of mine. It's just love, you know. Music is really my lifeline. It's all I do. It's all I love. And I just remember being first Sparkle, then I was Red, then I changed my name to Lyte. And then I've been rocking Lyte ever since. You know, 11 albums, 12 albums, something like that. I can't even keep count no more. But it brings me joy. Yeah. Through the day and the night, music is my lifeline. Thinking of you is all I do. All I do. There's no way to truly find how you love my lifeline.
Dope.
All I do.
All right, come to a close in the album review. We're going to give you a little bonus. I'm going to give you a little bonus joint. Stay with me. Wow. Yes. Love that. Like, okay, we're going to go to a little bonus. We're going to go to a little bonus real quick. I'm letting y'all know what's to come. I'm letting y'all know what's to come. Rhapsody, back in my bag. This is a bonus review.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me. Bitches like Bernie. I got my little better. My blessings, they owe me. They rain. You see how I'm coming. It sound like he's drumming. I reach on my toes and my neck. You be put back on the wheel. Riding on wheel. Came in all black to that. I came back that. That's my answer. That ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac. Nothing but classic. Never been average. Never been off. Everett told me I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it. I will. If you a real, they carry it still. We fighting a little. My niggas is home. I'm back in my bag. I'm down. Back in my dump, but don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gonna hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Tony. You don't wish you real, I guess you don't know it. Got all these niggas like Malcolm and Sadi. That's worse than my mama tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm. They still doing harm. Bodies on bodies. Proud over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Grew for this, I ain't been cheating no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Got from these niggas, I learned from some lies. Back in my bag, and this big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I can't do this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain. I'm laughing at some of my hair was way higher. I feel like a starter. Escaping my truth. I came back like Nirvana.
That beat switch is crazy.
Back to back, baby. Came over his tears. Come and get off. So I look like a Leo. Went back and forth. Back just like a quarterback. Yeah. You niggas got whole veins. I done spit whole veins. Some of them get low veins. Right. I get them low veins. Who got cold can't come to the whip. Culinary on my wrist. Cooking you ain't forgot what you did. State of it all, the picture they fall. Frequency, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm packing my bag. I'm packing my bag for God.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We are through the whole that was just me giving y'all a little bit salute the Rhapsody on that joint. She's here in Philly. She's going to start the first her tour, her North American tour here in Philadelphia. I had to play that. You know what I'm saying? Only is right. It's only right because where am I at? The city of Philadelphia. So therefore, wow. I'm just giving y'all a little. I'm just giving y'all a little something of what you're going to expect for the next review. Pretty much, "Back in My Bag" by Rhapsody. Incredible. You already know she's an incredible lyricist all day. But back to that MC Lyte album. Man, oh man, I'm going to wrap this up as quick as I can, but I got to say what a phenomenal sounding album this is. This album is very incredible. MC Lyte is indeed a pillar in hip hop, and so far she has wowed me. I mean, like, there's not an album that that didn't stand the test of time from MC Lyte. She always is creative when it comes to her lyrical skills. Like, she's been the hardest, in my opinion. I think that she's the best for MC. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do rankings here, I think MC Lyte definitely, in my opinion, definitely has the crown as the best for MC. Although we can talk about so many others like Queen Latifah, and we could talk about Nikki D. We could talk about what's Miss Melody. We could talk about Shyrock. We talking about, this is back in the day. This is old school hip hop music, and being 42 years old, I'm not that far off in knowing the greats. It's just that I'm playing some catch up, of course, for a bit here. Although, as far as my hip hop knowledge and prowess, I'm pretty much on it, and I know like we're shaking and baking out here. Um, yeah, like shaking and baking. Wow. Anyway, however, guys, listen. This has been incredible, man. This is an incredible project. I really gotta salute MC Lyte on that. Warren Campbell did his thing on the production. He really brought her out. She stood out in this album. Lyrics stood out. Everything about this album, the sound, all of that stood out. So it's just safe to say that with projects like these and and LL Cool J and Q-Tip, with them dropping they dropped their album, and with the God Rakim, dropped his album and stuff like that. I think I'm going to have to, do Rakim maybe even next, and also Rhapsody. But again, incredible projects that have been coming out as of lately, and this is one of them. Can't count this out. I think that there is so much growth in this album. I mean, what would make you think any different? MC Lyte, as always, showed a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying? May it be from her days of Cram to Understand to Light as a Rock to Roughneck. It don't matter. Like, she's always delivered positive messages through her music. So that's what makes MC Lyte stand out from so many other female artists. So there you have it. MC Lyte, one of one. A very introspective, groovy, soulful, beautiful album. Like it's got everything, spiritualism, it's got boom bap, it's got all of that in there to nostalgia, all within itself. So again, you're a big fan of hip hop, you're gonna appreciate this album as well. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't fit into your taste. Because I know that most of us, our taste will be what? Us listening to secular lyrics, us listening to, you know, still that hip hop of yesterday that we grew up on. But you got to understand, a lot of us are older, and people are getting older. So of course, their subject matter, their content, everything, wherever it is that they're at in life, it's going to all change. So expect it. Expect that the changes are going to come. They're not going to be the same. You're not going to get this rough. You're not going to get the same bravado like before. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this is actually, I can safe to say, and I'm gonna say the cliché term. I'm gonna give this the cliché term in itself. This is actually a grown and sexy album. This is. It's a grown and sexy album. Not in the terms of being sexy, like how most people, would think of sexy, but it's grown and spiritual and it's sexy. It's a vibe that's all of its own. It's grown and mature. So it's a beautiful composition. It's a well put together album. I like the Ghostface joint. Like I think Ghostface really delivered on that. And yes, this album is incredible. So yes, go get that. Listen to that joint, One of One by MC Lyte. That's a review. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Love y'all.